Hello everybody, this is AllSouth Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Shadows over Loathing. In the previous episode, we discovered the secret of a bunch of talking urns. Turns out it wasn't all that interesting. And then, I decided that it was time we took care of the gangs of Ocean City. Already took care of the doughboys from the Snackle Mill, and now we're in the process of dismantling the Tin Lizzies. After that, all that remains is the Glockenspiels. Hopefully with that, we don't have to worry about them, you know, causing trouble. But like I said, first let's take care of the Tin Lizzies. The woman gives you a traditional slow, sarcastic clap as you step forward. Nice entrance. Thanks. Nice chair. Thanks. Now who the hell are you? Let's go aggressively. I'm Talia Hunt, and you better remember that name or it'll be the last one you ever forget. You got some high carbon steel bearings coming in here and talking to Big Lizzie Studebaker like that, kiddo. I'm the boss of this gang, and I don't have to take that kind of crap from anyone. Narrow your eyes. Now, considering that you just busted into my scrapyard and beat up 5 of my girls, plus however many on the way here, I figure you got something on your mind. So, what is it you want exactly? I want your gang to stop attacking me in the streets. Heh, you girls do get a bit rowdy about that. Sorry about that. Tell you what, you got this far and my girls ain't no slouches. That's worth some respect, so I'll grant you a boon. A boon? Like a favor? Yeah, within reason. How do I know this isn't some kind of trick? It's no trick. You can trust me because I'm sitting on the Crescent Throne. That means everything I say is automatically true. True. Well, like a pope. Kinda, yeah. We're real into hierarchy and chain of command around here. Neat. Anyway, what if you say have a million meat? What? What if you say black is white? It isn't magic, it's just, look. Part of being a good leader is not trying to use your powers in stupid ways. Aw. Anyway, you get one wish. What'll it be? More? You cannot wish for more wishes. Nuts. Wish to join your gang, wish to fight you. You know what? I came here saying I'm going to dismantle the gang, so that's what I'm going to do. But this game also autosaves, so I kind of have to Alt F4 out of this. Wasn't expecting her to actually go through with it, so I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Didn't take that long. Juice ourselves aggressively, narrow our eyes. I want to fight. Big Lizzie cracks her knuckles loudly and stands up. Well, you've come to the right place, girlie. Fight! And it's just her. Granted, though, she does have 30 HP. And can hit very hard. Okay, let's boost our stats. And unfortunately, she has physical armor. Let's hit her with the gross vegetables and at least lower her stats so she's doing less damage. Alright, 9 sleaze damage, huh? You know what? Let's set her on fire. Ugh, only 3 physical damage. But that fire is going to be building up over time. And the Tin Lizzies are coming in. Probably going to have Gabby just do healing the whole time. Or I could have her take out the... Let's see, what's her plan? Set Gabby on fire. You know what, let's just have Gabby handle some healing. She intends to set me on fire, so I should probably take her out. Alright, let's hit her with another hotfoot. Give her some more on fire. And let's see. Well, she's already got sleaze armor, so no to that. We gotta be careful using, combat items because of the fact that if you use them up and you lose the fight, you lose them for good. Ah, jeez. Alright, take her out before she sets me on fire. She's gonna shoot me with her grease gun. He's on fire for 8. Let's increase that to 11. Let's take out her before she does too much damage to me, because let's see. Or not. She intends to smack Turt. Okay, fine. She's wasting her turn. So let's take this one out. She's taking 11 fire damage. Unfortunately, she's not going to be able to do enough damage. So let's just heal. We'll have Talia take her out. And you know what? Oh no, this is only going to do 1 physical damage. Never mind. Alright, let's just hit her with the fishing rod. And then Gabby can take this one out. You won! A key falls out of Big Liz's pocket as one of her minions glumly drags her unconscious body away. Now that the Tin Lizzies know who they're messing with, you shouldn't have to worry about them anymore. Boy, that Hotfoot came in handy. Chop Shop Shed Key. It's the key to Big Liz's shed at the Chop Shop. Hopefully it's easier to use than it is to say. Sure. We can do something with the chair, but not yet. This car's not been noticeably chopped up yet. Look inside. Doors are locked. Dang it. Jimmy the lock, but that requires a wire coat hanger. An old school blacksmith's anvil. This must be where they work on the really vintage cars. Anyways, let's hit up the shed. Let's see. Various greasy metal objects, see if there's anything useful. Anarchist's hardware. Collection of pipes and cannon fuse, and, well, mostly just pipes and cannon fuse. Anarchy is pretty straightforward. Alright, toolbox, we get a crowbar. Nice. Car door leaning against the wall, we get a chopped off car door. Offhand item. Deal your moxie and physical damage and reduce an opponent's mysticality by 3 once per fight. Meh. See, antifreeze is delicious, but it's poison. We got a workbench. This calendar, every down on this calendar just says crimes, and we got a bunch of repair manuals for cars you've never heard of, except you got a book about weapons instead of cars. Welding and wielding. Teaches advanced weapon repair techniques. Let's see. Huh. Turns out you're supposed to repair weapons after using them for a while. Who knew? Weapon repair aware. Weapon durability system unlocked. You gotta put the book away, but realize with your newfound knowledge that its spine is broken beyond repair, so you throw it away. Now, like it said, it does add weapon durability. Here's the thing. It's never gonna reach 0. It's just gonna keep on adding a decimal point to it, or a 0 on, till it's an infinite decimal. So, it's really just there for flavor. Not much of a point. You know how to look for it now, but do you really want to? No. And we can make some stuff using basic combat items, like all the stuff we've been collecting. Stores 10 HP and cure poison. All-top shot. Set enemy on fire for 5. Slushy ball. Do 5 cold damage and reduce muscle by 5. Handy. Fancy stuff? From the glowing ooze, we can make nuclear bomb. 10 physical damage to all enemies. Meh. Benzol bucket deals 5 hot damage to all enemies. And ice bomb deal 5 cold damage to all enemies. Seems like some useful stuff. And now, one other thing. Well, the Crescent Throne is yours now. You can drag back to your room if you want it. Yes. Yes, I do. And yeah, we can start filling our room up with stuff. Stuff that can be useful. Crescent Throne, your birthright. Sit in it. Sit for a moment and reflect on both your power and responsibility. Heavy is the hand. Problem is, it's +3 to ranged weapon attacks, which is kind of useless for us. I mean, unless the salty fishing rod counts as range. It does count as ranged. Never mind me. So this is actually pretty good if we choose to stick with fishing rods. But hey, +3 damage? I ain't gonna complain about that. Anyways, we're done at the chop shop, so let's head over to Gideon's. On your way to wherever, you run into a cool guy wearing some cool sunglasses strutting down the avenue. Hey, baby, what's happening? Hi? I can see you dig the shades. You've got good taste. What the what? You like my sunglasses. Oh, gotcha. Let's see. I didn't think anyone calls them shades for at least another 20 years, though. I pride myself on being on the cutting edge. He flips open his coat, showing you his row of sunglasses inside. Care to buy a pair? For you, only 25 meat. Stylish sunglasses. When you're wearing these, nobody can see that embarrassing thing your left eye is always doing. Also a moxie. Sure, why not? Now that's what I like to hear. He takes your meat and expertly selects the best pair of sunglasses for you from the lining of his coat. Spend 25 meat. You got stylish sunglasses. Looking good, baby. Nice doing business with you. That's the last of the cash I needed to square things up with Miss Brewster, so thanks for that, baby. Miss Brewster? She's the lady that runs the boarding house me and the other traveling salesmen stay at when we're in town. She's strict, but it's a nice place. Check it out sometime. Unlock Miss Brewster's tome for traveling salesmen. Thanks for the tip. Nope, not the map. So we got these. Put them on, get up to 5 moxie, but I lose out on some mysticality. Damn, do I look stylish. Alright. As soon as they notice you, these Glocklin guards start playing menacing tune on their glockenspiels. Well, as menacing a tune as it's possible to play on a glockenspiel. Anyway, which is honestly not particularly menacing, but their intent is clear. Hi, hello, what do you want? Well, I want to go look at that building behind you. The old glockenspiel shop? That is our hideout. You are not in there, not allowed. Oh, please. No, it is only for gang members. That is the whole point of a hideout. I want to talk to your boss. Do you have an appointment? Or have you an appointment? No. Can I make one? No. I want to buy a glockenspiel. You have good taste in musical instruments, but our glockenspiels are not for sale. Oh, come on, everything has a price. The price of a glockenspiel is no meat. 9 meat? I'll pay you 9 meat for one. That joke does not work even. I want to fight you. Seeing as how you're not giving us much of a choice in the matter. Let's see, 12, 13, 7. This guy can be taken out by my fishing rod. Of course, if I go for some rah. How much am I doing now? 12. Alright, let's hit this one with a rock. And then hit this one with our fishing rod. Alright, Gabby can take this one out, and then I can take out the other one. Alright, rock him. And swash him. Alright, you won! The Pats of the Glocklin hideout is now unobstructed. Great! What have we got here? The owner of this place had a huge wasp nest in case the keep out sign wasn't sufficient. Alright, let's head on in. This goblin is pounding the glockenspiel like their life depends on it, filling the room with what exciting boss music would sound like a magical starlit fairyland. This goblin is pounding out music that sounds like a quaint mountain village being completely wiped out by an avalanche of tiny sparkling jewels. Wow, you're really going to town on that thing. On the contrary, I am playing it right here. Convince them to stop. Reach around behind the goblin and tap them on the opposite shoulder. When they turn to look, you deftly snag a mallet out of their hand. Huh? Hey, where's my mallet? Where is my mallet went there? It was wild. You were playing so fast you accidentally threw it right out the window. Don't worry, I'll save your place here while you look for it. Oh, thank you. Goblin is pounding furiously on their glockenspiel. It sounds like the background music they'd use in a war documentary if the documentary was about dogfighting raids made by an air force entirely consisting of butterflies. Hey, could you maybe... Jeez, you're really sweating up a storm. I'm so tired, but I must play on. Their hands, and the rest of them, look really sweaty. You could probably yank the little mallet right out of their grasp, but that would require getting in a sweat spray range. Ugh. Okay, let's see if I got something for stench armor. Elemental. Stench. See, cheap cologne. Yeah, it could smell worse, and the prototype car freshener. Grab the nasty mallet. You hold your breath and grab for the mallet, wincing as you get splattered with hobgoblin sweat. Goblin collapses to the ground with a look of combined defeat and relief and crawls away to find somewhere to pass out. You toss the gross mallet away and resolve to find a shower as soon as possible. A less disgusting shower. Blech. Let's see, Magical Sterling Fairyland. Let's see, hey, could you do me a favor and stop playing that glockenspiel for a while? No, never. Please. This music is my life. I will never stop. Remove them. You pick up the goblin bodily and open the door and chuck them outside. The goblin's too focused on his music to resist or even really object. This goblin is hammering out music that sounds like tiny crystalline snowflakes combining together into a blizzard that destroys the entire Midwest. Hey, could you stop playing for a bit? Haha, no. Trick them into stopping. Well, okay, I was going to show you to be a much better glockenspiel player, but if you don't want to know, what know you about glockenspiel playing? Well, I'm pretty much an expert. See these muscular forearms, these firm yet flexible wrists? I can play the glockenspiel like you wouldn't believe. That would I not believe. Well, I'd be happy to show you, but we'd better step outside. If your boss sees me playing, they'll probably fire you and hire me instead. Oh no. Okay, I will meet you outside. And the goblin scampers out the door. Alrighty then, let's get those stylish sunglasses back on. This goblin looks a bit tougher than the others, and they're at the back of the room, so they're probably the boss. They look both delighted and outraged to see you. Since that's a tricky combination of emotions to imagine, let's just go with excited. As you step up closer to speak to the goblin, you notice that they appear to be wearing authentic German lederhosen, rather than the makeshift shorts and suspenders getup that other glocklins are wearing. Not that you're an expert in traditional European fashions or anything, though. They sneer at you with glittering eyes. So, you break at my house and beat my gods together. Then you can... Think you can Gunther, the boss of the Glocklin's defeat? You think you can Gunther, the boss of the Glocklin's defeat? You pause for a second to parse this. Yeah, so did I. Yes? Ha! You think goblins are pretty stupid, I bet. But you have one other think coming. If I don't feel like having a conversation about goblin intelligence, can I just say yes and then we fight? Sure. Then yes, goblins are super dumb. Oh, now have you... It's done. I am super angry now. So, we have now a fight, yes? Okay, let's fight. See, he's immune to bleeding, but he has no armor whatsoever. But he can hit all of us. Oof. So, Gab is going to be doing a lot of healing on this. Alright, hit him with a rock. Dong. Hit him with another rock. And finish him off. Wow. You won! Gunther has spieled his last Glock in this place. He slinks off to find some other venue to terrorize with his plinking. His remaining Glocklins look at each other and scurry out. I imagine if we hadn't taken out the others, that he probably would have had backup, or at the very least would have had higher stats because of their playing. It's the Glockenspieler's dusty old cash register. Loot it. 200 meat! Thanks, Gideon, whoever and wherever you are. Dang. That makes up for the book I had to get. It must be full of Glockenspiel wrenches? It's just tools. Just regular tools. A disposable ratchet and spray on asbestos. We also got, wow, an upright Glockenspiel. This will look good in your room. Drag it there. Your hard-won Glockenspiel. Play it. Ding. Again. Wrong. Ding. Ding. Dee-dee-dee. Alright, I guess not all of them give you something. But that's fine. Okay then. Now that we've taken care of the gangs of Ocean City, let's head on over to Miss Brewster's. Miss Brewster's home for traveling salesmen. Established 1899. Hey, it's a message in hobo code. Translate it. Code says, nice lady, but she only likes salesmen. Oh well, not super useful to a non-hobo, but at least he got some translation practice. Sweet. As you enter the boarding house, you discover some kind of hullabaloo, or perhaps a kerfuffle. A stern-looking middle-aged lady is surrounded by 6 agitated men, all talking over each other. Listen in. Gentlemen, I insist you settle down at once. We won't get to the bottom of this with you all acting like panicked schoolchildren. Miss Brewster, you've got to call the cops. Ha! What this town calls police I wouldn't trust to solve a jigsaw puzzle, let alone a serious crime. And I won't have those hooligans turning my house upside down. But there's been a murder. Somebody has to do something. What you can all do is go to your rooms and let me think. Good gracious. The men file up the stairs, abashed but still fidgeting nervously. Talk to her. Excuse me. Miss Brewster sighs, exasperated. I'm sorry, I don't have any vacancies. Or, well, I suppose I do, but I can't let you have that room until this whole mess has been sorted out. One of those men said something about a murder. Yes, it's absolutely ghastly. One of my lodgers was murdered in the night, and nobody heard or saw anything. I'm practically at my wit's end. Well, maybe I can help. My name's Tolly Hunt. I'm kind of an independent investigator sort of thing. Oh, like the Belgian fellow in the mystery novels. What? Yeah, sure. Well, that's marvelous. If you can solve this mystery, I can pay you quite reasonably. Okay, it's a deal. Thank goodness. What can you tell me about the victim? He was a traveling salesman. All my lodgers are traveling salesmen. What did he sell? Oh, they come and go so frequently, I'm afraid I haven't the foggiest idea. Well, how did he die? I'm not sure. The body is missing. Look, you better just go and have a look for yourself. He was in 3C. I locked the door so no one would mess around in there. Alright. Bathroom door is locked. Tiny oil paintings of previous boarders. Alright, head up to the 3rd floor. 3C. Oh, hey. Some high-heeled shoes have been carelessly left in the hallways. You're not sure which aspect of this would upset Miss Brewster the most. Extra high heels. Elegant shoes for sophisticated ambulation. Makes your steps higher. Okay, this I gotta see. Ah, that. Unlock the door. You unlock the door and put the key in the secret pod you use for things that won't ever need to be referred to again. You step into room 3C and discover, holy crap, a massive pool of blood on the floor. Like Miss Brewster said, there's no body in sight. Let's investigate. The rug looks pretty ordinary. Check underneath it. You roll up the rug and... oh, what the heck? There's a crazy occult diagram underneath. Lines and glyphs appear to have been burned onto the floor. You can see little blobs of melted candle wax at the points on the dodecagram. It even smells faintly of weird incense. Was this some kind of ritual killing? Right, like regular old murder wasn't enough. Finally enough, the same design is on the rug. Wardrobe is locked. Let's see, an ordinary wash basin, no clues here. There's also a mirror. Check yourself for clues. Ish. You won't be needing this anymore. Handful of clean water. Cure an ally who was on fire. That would have been useful a while ago. Holy jeez, is there even this much blood inside a person? Ish. Huh, nothing. Must be shallower than it looks. Alright, let's go talk to Miss Brewster. Well, Miss Brewster, I've had a look in room 3C. Did you find anything? I found a huge pool of blood. It was really gross. Did you find anything else? Yes, actually. An occult ritual circle. What? Oh my goodness, you think it was some kind of black magic sacrifice? I'm afraid it looks that way, yes ma'am. Well, I've always felt a lodger's religion was no business of mine, but I won't stand for this one bit. Are any of your lodgers involved in the occult? Do you know? I do recall one of them specializes in selling occult supplies and paraphernalia, but I'm afraid I don't remember which one. You'll have to ask around. Okay. Only Miss Brewster is allowed in the kitchen. Bathroom door is locked. But I must flush the toilet. Not yet. Alright, you knock on the door and a nervous-looking salesman peeks out. What are you doing out in the hallway? Don't you know there's a murder on the loose? I'm investigating it, actually. Well, thank God somebody is. What do you know about the other salesman here? I know that there's a guy who sells occult stuff. I give him a wide berth, though. All I know about him is that he doesn't live in the room below the sunglasses salesman. Okay, I see. None of them are the victim, by the way. Okay, thank you. No response. You try the knob, but the door is locked. Yeah, what can I do for you? I'm investigating the murder. Ah, yeah, real grisly business. Do you know the other salesmen that live here? Not really, just the guy who sells those little Derringer pistols. He was complaining about the guy who lives right above him. That's the trinkets and baubles guy, because he keeps making a racket dropping stuff on the floor at night. Probably doesn't help you much, though. Well, it's something. Who's there? I'm not opening this door with a killer on the loose. I'm investigating the murder. Do you have any information that would help? There's a salesman who specializes in occult stuff. It seems pretty suspicious to me. Which room is he in? Not sure, but it isn't the one above me. He doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim either. Okay. So he isn't above you. He doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim either. So he's above the guy we just talked to. Hello, who are you? I'm investigating the murder. What can you tell me about the people who live here? I pretty much keep to myself. All I know about the other salesman is that the one who sells the jokes and gags isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. What? Nothing. You knock on the door and the salesman opens. Yeah, something I can... Oh, hey, we meet again. Oh, yeah, you're the sunglasses guy. That's me, baby. What can I do for you? I'm investigating the murder. Oh, no kidding? Yeah, I was hoping you could give me some information about the people who live here. I don't really know any of these guys. There's a fellow that sells jokes and gags somewhere on this floor, I think. There's a guy that sells pants, but that's all I can tell you about him. All I can tell you about him is that he isn't the guy right below me. Sorry. Yeah, thanks anyways. That's the victim's room. Knock on the door. Knock on the door, a voice calls out without opening it. Hello? I'm investigating the murder. How well do you know the other salesman? I don't know any of these guys, although I think there's a guy who sells brushes who's neighbors with a guy who sells pants. Okay, thanks. Well, I already know where the occult guy is. 3B. Excuse me, Miss Brewster, who lives in 2C? They didn't answer and the door's locked. That's because 2C is my room. Oh. Can I have a look inside? Certainly not. It's private, and you can't possibly imagine I would kill one of my own lodgers. That would be terrible for business. Uh-huh. Figured out who the occultist is. Maybe if we confront him, he'll either confess or give us some usable information. Are you certain you know which one he is? I won't have you accusing the wrong fellow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Alright, shall we gather everyone together at the scene of the crime so you can do a dramatic reveal like in the novels? Sure, if you want. I must say this whole murder business is simply dreadful, but it's the most interesting thing to happen here in years. Uh-huh. You head up to 3C, and after a few minutes, Miss Brewster meets you there with the salesman in tow. Alright, well, I suppose you're all wondering why I've called you here today. I assumed it was so you could tell us who did the murder. Yeah, that was my guess too. Right, yeah. Well, as you can see by this weird circle on the floor, this killing probably had an occult significance. Therefore, the most likely candidate is the occult's goods salesman, who is... the guy in 3B! What? No, I mean, yes, I do sell occult supplies, but that isn't even one of my circles. You're actually accusing me of murder? No, I'm pretty sure you didn't kill anybody. Suddenly, the wardrobe flies open and a salesman jumps out. Haha! That fooled you all pretty good. Because this guy sells jokes and gags and stuff. That's right. How did you like my new giant fake rubber pool of blood? Isn't it a scream? Yeah, it's pretty good. Here, let me give you something for being such a good sport, kid. Wear it in good health. Foot's ring. Makes you more likely to encounter traveling salesmen. Eternal order of traveling salesmen, which is difficult to make out at this small size, but it might be a farmer's daughter? Eh? Now, if you'll all excuse me, I gotta roll this blood back up, and 9 people in this tiny room is 8 too many. Well, I must say that went quite satisfactorily. Here's your pay, young lady. You've earned it. Thanks. Glad to be of help. I'd say I'll call if I ever need your services again, but I think one exciting thing happening here every few years is quite sufficient. If it happens again, I'm just going to throw everyone out. Good idea. And with that... With the mystery solved, there's nothing worth going upstairs for. Right. Anyways, with that, we have come to an end for this episode of Shadows over Loathing. And I'm just going to equip this foot's ring, because the jagged ring doesn't do me any good right now. But anyways, if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload, and please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.